What's going on, traders? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about the importance of pump and dumps and why they are illegal and bad, and how to avoid them, right? One of the biggest things when it comes to being exposed to the market of penny stocks is that they are labeled as extremely, risky caps or extremely risky stocks. One of the biggest reasons is because they can be easily manipulated, meaning that they can be pumped and dumped. And what does that mean, right? So if you Google it, the pump and dump, what it means is by, the Google term is pump and dump is a form of a micro cap stock fraud that involves artificially inflating the price of an owned stock through false and misleading positive statements in order to sell the cheaply purchased stock at a higher price. So what that means is you buy a stock at a cheap price, you promote the stock with falsified information in effort to sell it for a higher price, meaning that you are sharing false information of a stock that you owned, a company that you own, in effort to sell for a higher price. And you can't do that. That's illegal. So it's something that's commonly done within different just networking platforms such as StockTwits, and it's definitely something that we try to filter out as much as possible within TechBud Solutions. So if you guys don't know what TechBud Solutions is, the whole reason that I started TechBud Solutions is an effort to promote growth, and an effort to share best practices and share mistakes. One of the biggest things that we do is we filter out spam and people that are promoting the stocks that they're investing in. We definitely don't want to discourage anyone, and we definitely don't want to tell anyone what to do. One of the biggest red flags when it comes to investing is if someone is telling you that a stock is going to go up, that a stock is 100% going to go up, that a stock is, this one's going to do good. This one, you have to invest in the stock. If not, then, you're not going to do good. Even if they show you that look how much it's grown, right? You as an investor are going to be the deciding factor whether you choose to invest or you don't. If someone is telling you that you should invest in a certain stock, that's a huge red flag, and you should be like, whoa, let me just take a step back and actually make my own judgment, perform my own technical analysis, see the value in that stock before jumping in. If you go based on someone else's opinion, you become 90% of the people who trade stocks, and that means 90% of people who trade and invest fail. Those 10% are the ones that are putting in the hard work, that are learning how to trade successfully and are learning from one another. And that's one of the biggest things that we want to focus on with TechBud Solutions. We want to make sure that you truly know how to identify potential, and that you are the deciding factor whether you choose to jump in or not. Don't let anyone, no matter who they are, let you tell you what you should be investing in, because it's your money. And at the end of the day, whether you make money or lose money, it's going to be solely on you, okay? So now that we know what pump and dumps are, let's see examples, right? So in the screen, it should be popping up right now. This is a perfect example of what a pump and dump is. So it's showing a sign, it's showing a picture of a huge increase, from 50 cents all the way up to $10.50. And usually the people that are jumping in, closer to the $9 to the $10 mark. And then right when they jump in, you see that huge red candlestick? All those people wrote it all the way down. Those are huge pump and dumps, and those are pump and dumps that are promoted with falsified news, and there's just different series of ways that fake news can be put out there in effort to increase volume and increase growth. But overall, if you don't see potential in a stock, and you can't identify potential in a stock, and you don't see why it's actually increasing, then don't invest in it. And that's one of the biggest things. Why are pump and dumps so important to avoid? Because just imagine, you just start trading and you jump into the stock at $10. And then all of a sudden you put in, you're all excited, you put in $1,000, $10,000, whatever the money is, and then it drops all the way back down to $1. From $10 to $1. Just imagine that feeling, right? You just lost nearly 90% of your account. So from $1,000, you have about $100 left. $10,000, you have about $1,000 left. That's probably going to be one of the worst feelings, and you're going to, in a sense, be discouraged to ever choose to invest again. And the reason because of that is because you went based on someone else's opinion. In no way should you ever let anyone tell you what you should be investing your money in. But that's really just it. I just want to make sure that you guys are exposed to this idea of pump and dumps and how to avoid them. If you guys have any suggestions for the viewers that are going to be watching this video on how to avoid them, and different indicators that you guys use to be more successful when it comes to trading, I want to make sure that you guys have credit. Feel free to put it down in the comments, and we'll go ahead and give it a thumbs up for any questions or suggestions as well. And if you guys want to be a part of TechBud Solutions, the link is provided for you down in the description. I'd love to be a part of your success and help you guys out any way that I can. Again, it is a free networking group. We're sitting at a little bit over 12,000 members now worldwide, and I can't be more happy for the growth that we've seen in the type of team that we've been building within our platform. We are going to be launching our platform live within May 1st, and I hope that you guys can be part of that, beta testers that tell us how we can improve this website to be the best and most useful platform for all of you. I can't thank you guys enough. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Let's make sure that we end this year on a green note. Take care, guys.